Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lori the Frugal Mom, and I'm coming to you with a food pantry haul. Let's get into it. So this is what we got as far as dry goods, not the garlic, not the peanut butter and the fluff next to the garlic, but this is what we got. We got a can of chicken breast, 2 boxes of Kraft mac and cheese, a can of black beans, which is perfect because I tend to use them quite a bit. We got some roasted chicken Ben's Ready Rice, which is great if you're just in a rush one night and you need a quick side. It's a family size, so that's awesome. 2 pounds of long grain rice. Lots of nice canned veggies, always useful. 2 cans of carrots, 3 cans of cut green beans, 3 cans of corn, 1 mixed green peas, quite a lot of soup, which is awesome. 1, 2, 3, sorry about my handiwork there. This is also soup. This is cream of chicken with herbs. And 2 cans of chicken broth, which is always useful. 3 cans of diced tomatoes, which is great in recipes. And look at this big mahamba jamba. That's huge. And that is definitely going to be used this week. And some peanut butter. And that's what we got for canned items and, pantry stable sides. I could have taken pasta, but I have an abundance. I could have taken, I'm trying to think, some other things that we have an abundance of, like jelly. So I don't want to take what I don't need. So that's what I took out of the dry items. Okay, so here are the dry goods and the bakery items that we received. We got this nice big box of Honey Nut Crispy Oats and Confetti Crunch, which looks sort of like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is a little bit too sugary for me and my sister, and Matthew really doesn't eat cereal like this, so I'm going to give it to my neighbor, which is, helping her out as well. And 2 boxes of pasta salad mix. This is always nice to have on hand. Even in the winter, sometimes I'll throw together a pasta salad, keep it in the fridge to eat with burgers or hot dogs, or even sandwiches. Just a nice thing to have. Sometimes Matthew will just eat a bowl of this for a snack. We got this nice cheddar herb biscuit mix. Oops, sorry guys. And keto chocolate chip mix. 4 of these little applesauce pouches, which Matt loves. 4 of these Trader Joe's apple bars. And they do have an expiration date of this past February, but I'm sure they'll be just fine. You guys know that that's going to be a Best By date. Sorry about my arm there. And we got a couple bags of these little bites. The Kirkland brand is in the back, and that's just as good as the Entenmann's. 2 of the pumpkins, and then I think there was a coffee cake one. My sister got into that, but that's okay. That's what it's here for. A beef instant lunch ramen. 2 packages of Ritz crackers. A loaf of Hawaiian bread. And of course we got into it already. Marshmallow devil's food cake. Yum. So we also got in our baked goods, you can't see it in the brown bag, but you got to pick 4 bagels. So I got to everything into raisin. And then we got some hot dog rolls, so I'll make hot dogs this week. And some Simply Smart Food sea salt, which looks really good, 45 calories per cup. And here's the fresh produce that we were blessed with. We got 5 pounds of potatoes. They look like they're little russets, and they're great. And you chop these up and do so many things with them. Make home fries in your air fryer, potato wedges, limitless. And then we got 2 heads of cauliflower. Now it's black. I'll simply just cut that off because it's pretty good everywhere else, and I'm just going to utilize that right away. I'll probably cut it and clean it tomorrow and put it in a bowl in my fridge to use later in the week. And look at how cute these are. This is a 3-pound bag of Gala apples, which I love. And they're perfect size for me, being diabetic, because that way I don't have to cut them. They're good for lunch boxes, so I might give one to my son. Oh, you know what though? I can't cut them up for him because they'll turn brown. And he's got those big fillings in his front teeth since his accident in June. But nonetheless, we can cut them up for him when he's home. And then we got this big monster eggplant, which I'm going to utilize that sauce for that and make some nice eggplant parm. I've got some cheese in the fridge to utilize. I've got plenty of pasta, so that's what we're going to do with that. We got 2 beautiful zucchini that I'm probably going to put on the grill. A pound of carrots, which is awesome. And these beautiful bananas, which aren't even bruised. They're not rotting, which is what you usually get at the food pantries. And that's not like a knock on them. It's just, you know, by the time they get things, they're usually past their prime. But everything was so fresh. You could also pick onions if you wanted. They had some citrus. They had some other produce, but I didn't need it, so I didn't want to take it, of course, because there was, my goodness, such a line for the food pantry and just a sign of the times that I didn't want to take anything that we weren't going to use. Last but not certainly least, some more produce, some more dairy, and some meat. So we got these really nice Trader Joe's avocado salad kits. We need to use them in the next couple of days, but I'm not seeing that as being a problem. We got a pound of butter, a pound of ground beef, a pound of ground chicken, and some cheddar cheese, 1.5 pounds, a dozen eggs, 2 muffins, 2 breakfast sandwiches, and that's everything. What a bounty, what a blessing. I'm so grateful for our local food pantries. I can't say it enough. I'm also going to show you what what this one food pantry does. They do meal kits, which is where some of those cans of vegetables came from, which is really great if you're not quite sure how to utilize some of these pantry items. I'm going to try this hearty ground beef and veggie stew. Put my own spin on it. So that's it, y'all. I encourage you, if you're feeling food insecure, if you are food insecure, to contact your local food pantry. You can go call 211. You can look up your town and your state and find these resources. Please don't go hungry. Don't let anybody shame you. Food is a human right. We're all struggling right now with the prices of everything. So these, I just want to show you these real quick. I forgot these. These are the seasonings for the recipes. That's how inclusive they are with all the ingredients with their recipes. I think that's awesome. Once again, you guys, don't go hungry, and please don't feel shame. Go to your local food pantries and get yourself some food. A lot of this would just go into the landfill if we didn't take it. So you're not taking anything from anybody, and let them bless you, let them help you, and then one day you'll be able to return the favor. So as always, guys, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, and I'm sending love from New Jersey.